Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 1 in college football right now with Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. Very happy that he's covering so many college football games with us. He covered a ton of preseason games with us, had a winning record overall, a ton of NFL games last year, had a winning record overall, 56% in the NFL last year. Right now, we're going to discuss Colorado State and Colorado. Joe Duffy, thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Peter, and thanks for having me back for year 3, I believe.
All right, yes. So give a quick plug for OffshoreInsiders.com. Tell everyone the main selling points of signing up with your service before we get into this game.
Now, you brought up a very good point in our other videos where you'll hear a lot of radio advertisements or people, if they get your phone number, they're going to claim they have inside information and, just incredible information on this. And all you got to do is send them $1,000. We don't do that. Just like we do in this videos, we will tell you the intel that we have. We charge a very reasonable price. You can get my weekly picks for just $90. So you know that we depend on repeat customers, and we will give you the intel. That's why I've been in this business, entering my 27th year of public plays now at OffshoreInsiders.com.
Colorado State and Colorado, and this, of course, is going to be played in Denver at a neutral spot. Colorado's a 3-point favorite. The total is 60, and that pretty much crashed a bit. It opened at 63 at Pinnacle, 65 at other places. And Colorado tends to do well in this game. I think they're 7-3 over the last 10 games. And so I'm looking at this overall. Colorado State has a bunch of injuries that just recently happened, and they look also like they have a bit of an inexperienced offensive line. So in light of that and Colorado's history, I'm leaning towards the -3, and also I would agree with the under, even at 60. Last year the total went to 68, but in years before that, usually these are more modest scoring games. So I would lean towards Colorado -3 and the under, even at 60. What do you think, Joe Duffy?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely liking the under here. Especially, it does look like that the Rams are going to be a team that maybe you can have some success running against, not so much passing. And I don't think you're going to have a lot of long gains, because their weakness of Colorado State is on their defensive line, where they're kind of raw, but their linebackers and their secondary are very tough. So that says that, you can eat up the clock, get 3, 4, 5 yards at a time. I don't know how much success you're going to have passing against them. Now, granted, there is some offensive talent returning, but it's not like either one of these offenses are completely loaded. And, both teams do have a little bit of youth, admittedly, but I do think that it looks like the strength of each team's defense really says that you can maybe move the ball against these teams, but not necessarily in big chunks. And it's a pretty high total, and I think it's a little bloated from some of the reputations of the past. But like I said, I think that the way to attack these teams is really to control the line of scrimmage, and I don't expect a lot of explosives. You may see a lot of, this is another example what I talk about, you may see a pretty lot of yards per play, but not necessarily where there's going to be a bunch of long touchdowns. So I do think that this game will go under the total. I think there should be about 50 points scored in this game.
All right, well, I would agree with that. And what do you think about Colorado -3? Because, Colorado won by 14 last year, and they returned a lot of their top guys. They returned their top 5 rushers from last year. And again, Colorado State appears to be having some issues in their training camp. That guy from Alabama, D. Hart, went down with an injury. They've had some injuries on the offensive line as well. So 3 points, very reasonable spread there, all things considered.
Yeah, Sefo Liufau, he's definitely an experienced quarterback. Like I said, he should get the job done as far as efficiency. I don't think he's going to pile a ton of points up. They're also getting Christian Powell, their leading rusher. They do have a nice kind of running back by committee, again, that's built exactly as I said. They're going to be efficient. I don't think they're going to be all that explosive, but just efficient enough that if I did have to pick a side, that I would agree with you that I'd be willing to take Colorado, and Colorado should probably win by about a touchdown.
All right, but you would prefer the under 60, or would you want both picks?
Now, we'll take the under as my official pick in this game.
Under 60 it is. Thanks so much, Joe.